Capitalism and classism have a lot of simps for it in the United States. I agree with you that a lot of women still support patriarchy. And I don't know where you're from, but if you say shit about capitalism, or even if you don't, people will come at you. And even if you are advocating for their liberation, they will defend that system. Several months ago when there was that trend of like, oh, who said that? I made a video that got a lot of views where it says something about professionalism is white supremacist patriarchal culture designed to exploit the working class. And I remember this one white woman stitched it, and it didn't get hardly any views, but she was just doing like the sad face and like, and at the end she ended it with, I don't even have children. And it was this appeal to like, she had given everything to professionalism, and she, at the, I'm assuming, the cost of not living the rest of her life and doing something she wants, like having children. And she was angry with me for calling out professionalism. And I didn't respond, and I mean, I could have been snarky and been like, well, I didn't keep you from having kids. But I'm assuming what she meant, which again, I'm neurodivergent, so I kind of gotta read into it here. I'm assuming what she meant was, I was saying if you've been professional in the terms of being respectful and working hard, that then you are a white supremacist patriarch. Even then, I'm not really sure what the stretch is on why she's justifying what that has to do with her not having children. But the truth is, like, likely she didn't have children or settle down the rest in her life or do other things she wanted to do in her life because the current system of capitalism took so much of her life from her, demanded so much of her time, does not support mothers, parents in general, but especially not mothers. And that by the time she was ready or had time to come up for air, it might have been too late. And they're trying to use that fear a lot now with women to try to keep us out of the workforce and delaying our careers, because that's when the most wage gap happens, is during childbearing. And instead of fixing that, we've just said, well, you don't need to be in the workplace. But there's a lot of simping and a lot of like conspiracy theories, and like the conspiracy is greed. The conspiracy is greed enforced in the current system, which is late-stage capitalism, requiring on the exploitation of labor. That's why the rest of your life is a pain in the ass.